Hello again, friends. My name is Brian from This Fantastic Life. In today's episode, we're going to go to the Elk Country Visitor Center in Benezette, Pennsylvania. If you're from the East Coast like me, you don't get a chance to see elk in the wild all that often, but there's an elk refuge in Benezette where the herd was introduced between 1913 and 1926 by taking 177 Rocky Mountain elk and bringing them to Pennsylvania. This was done with the Pennsylvania Game Commission's blessing, and that herd has now prospered and grown to over 1,000 elk in a span of 10 counties in northern Pennsylvania. Before we get started, if you're a longtime follower of this channel but you're not a subscriber, or if this is your first time visiting the channel, I encourage you to click the little van icon in the lower right hand corner of your screen there to subscribe to our channel for more content. This will really help us out and help us to deliver the best content to you over the years. So we're here visiting the Elk Country Visitor Center in mid-September. From mid-September to mid-October, the elk will engage in a scene of nature known as the rut. This is the mating season for the elk. During the summer, the herds will stay together in large groups, and they will forage for different kinds of grasses, such as clover and alfalfa and timothy hay. The elk will eat up to 25 pounds a day. The mature bull elks can weigh up to 900 pounds. The elk will also have antlers ranging in size from up to 4 feet in diameter and can weigh up to 20 pounds. The antlers begin to grow on nubs called pericles, and this begins early in the season in like March or April after they've shed their antlers from the previous year. They will begin with a little bit of velvet growing. The velvet is actually blood vessels, and the antlers themselves is real bone material. And the blood vessels supply that bone material and allow it for growth over the summer months. Sometimes the velvet can grow at a rate of up to an inch a day. Then by the end of the summer, the blood vessels are no longer needed and the velvet is rubbed off on trees and shrubs and sometimes even on the ground, and the antlers become hardened and are ready for sparring with each other during the rut or the mating season. At this time, the bulls will gather together a bunch of cows and calves into harems. Harems usually are about 4 to 6 in size, but they can range up to a group of about 20 elk. And the bulls will be very territorial and defensive of their harem. So they have to gather the cows together that they find an interest in mating with and keep them corralled. And at the same time, they have to fend off younger bulls or other mature bull elks that are trying to steal some of those cows away from them.
Oh yeah, I love those. I got a couple of small ones.
During the rut, because the bull elk are so focused on maintaining dominance over their little harems. They don't have much time to eat, and they can lose up to 20% of their body mass during this month-long rut. The calves are only fertile for a 24-hour period, and they're in estrus about 2 to 4 times throughout the fall season, and every 20 days they go through a new menstrual cycle. During this time, the bull elk will bugle in order to attract partners. They will also dig a hole in the muddy ground and wallow in it. They'll urinate in it, and they'll roll all over it and then rub that onto neighboring trees and shrubs to attract the females to themselves and to leave their mark for the other males. Bugling can also serve as a source of scare tactics for rival bulls. The sound of the bugle, the depth of its tone, etc., is indicative of the size of and the maturity of the bull elk, and females will be attracted to the stronger elk that have larger racks, and this will also serve as a signal to rivals, that maybe they don't want to mess with this particular bull elk.
Crab claw. He's got the collar.
Yep.
There's one right up there. Just look out the edge. It's just hidden behind that tree. Yeah. They're fun.
That's a warning for you people to get out of the field.
Wow.
Pretty incredible animal.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Like 7. And that one's like, yeah, I'm out. Never mind. I'm not going to challenge him. But then it...
Oh.
Is that herd bull you going just left of that tree there? Like
This one, no.
The fourth tree?
This one right here?
Yeah.
No, that's not him.
No. He looks big.
He's a big one, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not, no, he's... No, there's one, that one has got it.
Right at the edge?
Yeah, right on the edge of the tree line here.
I was watching.
You boys were paying attention to the wrong place.
Wow. I'm gonna get one marked up. Between 3 and one popped out to the right.
Come on, do it. Let's bluff, do it.
During the rut or the mating season, as you'll see in some of the videos accompanying this episode, you'll see that the bull elk will chase off their younger competitors by displaying their antlers and thrashing at the ground. And sometimes some of the elk will actually spar with each other and lock antlers together and shove against each other. This is largely just to assert their dominance. They're not trying to hurt each other, although accidents do happen. In fact, I heard somebody coming in from one of the wagon rides here at Benezette say that they saw some elk sparring. They looked up, and after the sparring was over, one of the bull elks had lost an eye.
And when you see Benny, he's small. I wouldn't say he's a 4x4, he's small. Meet you behind the pine tree. Yeah. Very good. Yep. Behind the damn pine trees.
He's got this guy still on his legs. This guy over here for a fight.
He's over here watching.
I know.
You don't let him really get past
Watching
them two
him.
trees or
She's
something.
trying.
The Elk Country Visitor Center in Elk County, Pennsylvania receives up to about 500,000 visitors per year, and it is open during the seasons from April to October from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. During the rest of the year, I think the hours are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And you can come here. There's a nice little museum there with a stuffed elk and other small mammals, and a set of antlers that you can put on and hold and see how heavy they are. And there's also a wagon ride that you can pay for that will take you out into the fields. The elk usually emerge in the early morning, and they rest in the woods during the day, and then they come back out just before sunset. So it's a good time to go out and view them and listen to their bugling and observe the sparring behavior. So we were just here for one day, and all these videos were taken on that one day. Again, thank you for watching this channel, and if you like this video, please click like or comment below, and be sure to just subscribe to our channel.